From the News 10 Broadcast Center, this is a News 10 webcast.
Thanks for watching the Channel 10 KENV webcast. I'm Lori Gilbert, and today's Friday forecast, plenty of sunshine. Temperatures actually moderating close to what's normal for this time of year. You'll notice daytime highs gravitating to the upper 80s and low 90s for the next several days. We'll find out more in this morning's report. Well, topping the news, a dog that survived a highway accident along I-80 is going home after generous local donations provided necessary medical care. Shadow survived the tragedy at the Carlin off-ramp earlier this month, in which the driver of a U-Haul crashed into the rear of a semi. 55-year-old Dorinda Edwards of South Carolina was relocating to Oregon to help care for family there when she was killed. The accident also claimed the life of her other dog. The Carlin Police Department rescued Shadow and solicited donations to care for the surviving dog at the Elko Vet Clinic. Shadow was nursed back to health and recently released to family to begin living a new life in Oregon. Carlin Police and Shadow's family thank everyone for their support and generosity throughout this ordeal. Elko High School Band Camp is underway on campus, and that can only mean one thing: fundraising dinner in the park isn't far behind. Band director Katie Gentry is looking forward to an exciting school year to include performing at football games and in marching competition.
We started band camp on Monday, and so we're just in full swing of things, learning our show, learning our music. They're loving the show. We're doing a Latin themed show this year, and it is so fun. So much fun. They're loving it. We've got our dinner in the park coming up on September 3rd, and that'll be from 4:30 to 7:30. The band performs at 5 and at 6, and it's a steak dinner with all the trimmings, $15. You can buy a ticket from a member of the Band of Indians, or you can contact myself, and we can get you a ticket. And it's so much fun. The band plays. We have a great time. We have a great dessert auction as well. This is one of our biggest fundraisers of the year. It earns the kids the most money to go to the competitions, get the equipment that we need. So it's a huge fundraiser. Please come out and support. We always welcome new kids. Band camp we started, of course, this Monday, but it's next week. We go from 8 to 4 on Monday and Tuesday, and then just 1 to 4 Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So if they're interested in being in band, have them come down to the band room. We'll get them signed up for band, and we'll get them playing whatever they play. It'll be awesome.
Police in Elko say they responded to an unusual call earlier this week. A local man irate over parking. An apparent tirade led to the suspect's arrest after he allegedly created a disturbance in the North Side neighborhood. Lieutenant Tyler Troughton said alcohol is likely a factor.
The complaint was that the city had blocked off this person's driveway. Not something we generally run across, so when the officers arrived, what they found is that they had refinished some of the parking lot around Grammar School number 2 and had closed off a part of the alley so that people were not driving into that parking lot. This subject, he had parked his vehicle in the alley prior to the arrival of the officers and appeared to be intoxicated and was very belligerent. He maintained that that was his private driveway, even though it's a city-maintained alleyway. Really was not open to reason, and the officers tried to prevail upon him to just relax, take it easy, not the end of the world, and they advised him to leave his truck parked when he sobered up, to obviously get it legally parked, because it was not legally parked, but to just call it a night and not to worry about it too much. And before the officers could leave the scene, he refused to do so and began throwing the traffic cones around in the area. The officer went to cite him for the disruption of that, removing traffic control devices. He refused to identify himself, and so he was arrested, and that was Mr. Tyler Burns.
An October deadline has been set to nominate recipients for the first ever Elko City Mayor's Arts Awards. The honors will go out in various categories. The recognition is set for November.
Several years ago, the City of Elko formed the Arts and Cultural Advisory Committee. And that committee has been doing all kinds of wonderful projects, public art projects, including the 911 Memorial in front of the City Hall, the Sesquicentennial Stage on the corner of College Avenue and Idaho Street, and have simply been promoting the arts throughout the community in all kinds of wonderful ways. Now they are establishing and have established the Mayor's Arts Awards. It'll be an annual award that will go into 4 different categories: one for individual artists, another for arts organizations, arts education, and service to the arts by an individual or an organization. And the nominations are going to be open to any Elko County resident, not just the city of Elko, but residents throughout the county. The applications will be available at the city website, which is elkocity.com.
The Elko County Fair Parade will be led this year by a county native recognized as one of America's best horse race handicappers. Jim Meeks will lead the fair parade as Grand Marshal on Friday, September 4th. Meeks grew up in a Clover Valley ranch and has only missed the fair twice in 68 years, both times because of military service. Jim Meeks has served on the Elko County Fair Board as a volunteer within the organization and is currently a steward at the races, something he describes as having achieved a lifelong dream. The Elko County Fair includes 2 weekends of parimutuel horse racing that will open August 27th through Monday, September 7th, with the running of the Blackjack Challenge that includes quarter horse and thoroughbred horse racing at the Elko County Fairgrounds. Today's forecast: Friday, plenty of sunshine. Temperatures warming to right around 89 for both Carlin and Elko. 85 in Wells, 88 Spring Creek's high, an overnight low from 48 to near 50. And throughout central Nevada, typical temperatures for this time of year. Hot in Battle Mountain at 95, 90 Eureka's high, 89 in Winnemucca, 89 in Ely, again with overnight lows in the mid to upper 40s to right around 50. We'll just see the sunshine last. Hopefully some of the smoke and haze will be drifting out with a prevailing wind, giving us a better horizon there without all that smoke-filled haze. 89 again today. Saturday with sunshine, 86, warming up to 91 Sunday here in the Elko area. Then you'll see temperatures leveling off closer to what's normal. Overnight lows probably in the 40s as the week progresses. Comparing temperatures from this date in history, August 21st, 1916 was a record low at 32. Compares to 47, that's normal. 49, the overnight low expected tonight. 102 is the record high for the date that still stands since it was set August 21st, 1917, compares to 88, that's normal, 89. Today's forecast high in Elko. Thanks so much for watching the News 10 webcast.